Hi YouTube, today I'm going to be showing you how to use PCSX2, which is a program that lets you play PlayStation 2 games on your computer. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is open up the internet and go to the search bar and type in WINRAR. Click on the first link and we're going to click on download, save file. Alright, so we can exit out of that and now we're going to run the installer. Click install. OK, done. And you can X out of that and delete the installer file. So now what you're also going to do is go to the description and download this from Mega Upload, PCSX2 and BIOS. Once you've got that, you're going to have a file that looks like this with books on your desktop. Right click on it and click extract to PCSX2 and BIOS. Once that's done, you can delete that and you've got another folder here called PCSX2 and BIOS. Double click on that and we're going to run the installer for PCSX2. Just keep clicking next. Okay, so now the installer started and we're going to wait for it to finish. Let's see. This only takes about a minute, so don't worry, it's not a big file. None of these files are big and they won't take up any space, so if you get bored of this at any time and want to install it, it's not going to take up that much space. Okay, so now that it installed, it's not going to put an icon on your desktop, so we're going to have to go to All Programs, scroll down to PCSX2, and drag the icon to our desktop. Double click on it and a command prompt window is going to open and another message that tells you that PCSX2 needs to be configured. So you already have the plugin set on here because that's where the program comes now. It's nicer that way because you don't have to download two separate files for BIOS and plugins. Now what you're going to do is click on set BIOS directory, and wherever you downloaded PCSX2 and BIOS, click on that folder once, then click the little down arrow. Then click down on PCSX2 and BIOS again and click on BIOS, then hit OK. Now depending on what region you're from, I'm from America, so I'm going to change the BIOS to USA. But you would change them accordingly to wherever you are and the games that you purchased from there. So now to load an actual game into here, we're going to go right here, click on this, and go to Linus ISO CDVD. Click configure and select ISO. Now here's a game that I ripped earlier today. I did not download it. If you guys really want, I can post a picture of me holding the disc in the description, but I don't think I'll have to do that. So click OK again. OK. Oh, sorry, let me show you how to also set up a controller. Go to first controller and change this to this one, and click configure. Now if you have an actual gamepad hooked up to your computer, like a wired Xbox controller, or I heard sometimes PS3 controllers work with this too. If you want to assign a button to that controller, you would click on the button that you want to assign on here. So if you want to assign L2 to the left trigger on an Xbox controller, you'd click on there and then click on the left trigger on the Xbox controller, and you'd keep doing that for all the other things here. But I don't have that hooked up right now, and it takes a couple minutes to set up anyway. So we're going to click OK on that after you assumably have done that, and click on Run CD/DVD. Now the game is going to start, and you're all done. And so to change the game out, you just do what I did before, but instead of selecting Kingdom Hearts or whatever game that you have, you just change it to the other game. So comment, rate, well, I guess it's like now, it's not rate anymore. Like, subscribe, favorite it, you know, and post in the comments if you have any problems with this. I'll try to answer them, but if you're coming up with some random error code, there's not much that I can really do about that. You're just gonna have to try and type that into Google yourself, because I don't have all the error codes memorized, believe it or not. And don't ask me where to download games from. So subscribe. Bye.